So question number 15, can you see here? There's we're being told that describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So triangle A is here, triangle B is here. So you can see here the distance from the 2 points here. Then we have the mirror here, because this 1, 2 and 2, the mirror it's going to be at -2 here. Now this is the mirror at that point. So triangle A onto B, that is the reflection. Can you write here? Reflection, that's mirror at -2. Reflection, mirror at -2. So the second one we're being told is triangle A into triangle C. Triangle A onto triangle C. So let's see. Here, so you can see this is the enlargement, that is the enlargement with scale factor. You see here, this is the enlargement whereby we have scale factor. Now see, it was decreasing from this point to this point. Scale factor of this is going to be here, that is the scale factor of a half, and center of enlargement, the center of enlargement, it is -3, -4. That is the center of enlargement here we have. Then the next question we are being told that draw the image of a triangle A after rotation 90 degrees clockwise about 1, 3. Now we need to draw the triangle A for rotation of 90 degrees. Triangle A is here. We need to find the point. we have this one here. This is now the point B, that is now the rotation 90 degrees. And this one here, you're being told that x is an integer, and then x it is from 1 to 10. Then p, x is an even number. When it is an even number here, the even numbers we have, it is 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10. So q here, it is the x is a multiple of 5. Now the multiple of 5 is 5 and 10. But you can see they are sharing 10. This part here, the remaining one, it is 10 is going to be here. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. Then on the q, it is 5. The remaining one is going to be outside, that is 1, 3, 7, and 9 here. 3, 7, and 9. Then question number 17, being told that the height of each of 200 people is measured. The table shows the result. If the table shows the result, calculate the estimate of the mean. To calculate the estimate of the mean, it is always that 2 frequency times 100 plus 120 divided by 2 plus 55 times 120 plus 130 divided by 2 plus 64 times 130 plus 150 divided by 2 plus 49 into 150 plus 190 divided by 2 over 200. Okay, so from here it will be now 32 times 100 that is 100 plus 120 divided by 2, that is 110 times 110 plus 55, that's 120 plus 130 divided by 2, that is 55 times 125 plus 130 plus 150 divided by 2, that's 140. Now it will be 64 times 140 plus 150 plus 190 divided by 2, that is now 49 times 170, that is over 200. Okay, so the next step again, now let us multiply it. It will be now 32 times 110, that is 3520 plus 55 times 125, that is 6,875 plus 64 times 140, that is 8,960 plus 49 times 70, we get 8,330 divided by 200. So this point here is going to be 27685 divided by 200. When you divide by 200, you get 138.425, and that's now the mean of it. The next question here, being told that find the highest common factor of 28x power 5 and 98x power 3. So the highest common factor here is going to be, that is the highest common factor and let me take 28 and 98. So the smallest number which can go to 28, the prime number, the smallest prime number, that is 2. 2 goes here 14, 2 goes here 49. The smallest prime number that can go here is 7, that is 2, 7. From there we don't have. Now first of all I have found it is 2 times 7, which is equals to 14. Now the next thing, it is x power 5 and x power 3. So the best thing to do here is x power 5 and x power 3. I need to show you something. You pick the smallest power. The smallest power of x here, it is x power 3. X power 3 goes to x power 5. How many times? We subtract, because with 5 minus 2, that is indices, this x power 2. X power 3 goes to x power 3 1 times. So here we are going to have only x power 3. So the answer will be 14x power 3. You pick the smallest value, the smallest x which has the smallest power. Look at this point here. We are being told that calculate the speed of a graph shows the information. The speed of a graph shows the information about the past year. Calculate the total distance traveled by the past. Now the total distance, first of all, here we have 3 figures. We have figure A, figure B, and figure C. Now you can see figure A is in a triangle form, figure B rectangle, and figure C is a triangle. So let's start with the A. A is a half base height, which is equals to a half times base from here up to here, that is 20, times height is 15. So it will be 150 meters. B, you can see here it is a rectangle, that is length times width, which is equals to 120. The distance from here to it is 120. The height is 15. This is 20. Then here it is going to be 50. Now it will be 120 times the height 15. You get your answer to be 1800 meters. Then the last one we have C, which is now a half base height, which is equals to a half times base, that is 50, times height, that is 15. When you multiply that one, it will give you what? 25 times 15, that is 375 meters. So total, we add all this one here, that is now 150 plus 1800 plus 375. You get your answer to be 2325. Now it will be 2325 meters. Or you can pick the area of a trapezium, that's option B. Or you can do area of the trapezium, because you can see this is the trapezium, so it will be half h into a plus b. Okay? That's the one you can pick it. Then you use this one here to calculate, whereby it is from here up to here, that's 190, that's 120, height is 15. Look at that question here. We are being told that calculate the area of a triangle ABC. The area of a triangle here now, it will be a half AB times BC times sine theta. We are given that says now it's going to be a half times 4.9 times 5.6 times sine 23. So 2 goes here 1, 2 goes here, that is 2.8. So when we multiply 4.9 times 2.8 times sine 23, we get our answer to be 5.36 centimeter square. Now the answer is 5.36. Question number 21. This point we are being told that 5 power 3 equals to 3 power h. 5, that's the fifth root. The fifth root of this one here. Yeah. The fifth root of this one here. It is now going to be, the fifth root is the same as 3 power 1 over 5 equals to 3 power h. Okay, so the best thing we can do here, we drop the bases. Now we remain with h equals to 1 over 5. Now the answer here is 1 over 5. Then another one, look at the b. B here is 4x power 3 into 3. So this is going to be 4 power 3 x power 3 times 3. So 4 power 3, that is the same as 64. X power 3 times 3, that is 9. So the answer it will be 64 x power 9. Then in this question here, we are being told that y is inversely proportional to the square of this number. When x is 5, y is this one. Find y in terms of x. So y is inversely proportional to the number we are given here. So it will be y equals to k constant, the one we don't have, x plus 3. So the first thing you need to do is to find the constant number. When y is 0.375 equals to k over, or this is the square, sorry, equals to the square x is 5 plus 3 squared. So it will be 0.375 equals to k over 8 squared. Now k is equals to 8 squared times 0.375, which is equals to what? And we take that one. K is 24. But now we are told that find the y in terms of x. For us to find y in terms of x, so it will be y is equal to k, which is the constant, that is now 24, over x plus 3 squared. That's y is equals to 24 over x plus 3 squared. Now question number 23. You can look here. Being told that on the axis, sketch the graph of y is equals to this one. So let me put here 90 degrees here to 70 degrees. So cos 0, it is positive 1. Cos 90, that is 0. Cos 180, that is negative 1. Cos 270, that is 0. Then lastly, cos 360, we get it is positive 1. So for us to draw the diagram of this one now, this yeah, and that's how it is. This is now y equals to cos x. B, solve the equation. We need to solve the equation whereby cos x equals to 0.294, the range from 0 to 360. So when you are given cos x equals to 0.294, the first thing you need to do is x equals to, let's find the first x, that is cos inverse of 0.294. The cos inverse 0.294 is 72.9 degrees. So right now we have the first number. So we now solve that here. All are positive. Sine, it's only the one which is positive here. Tan is the only one which is positive, and cos here is the only one which is positive. So here it will be 360 degrees minus 72.9 degrees. Okay. So this point, the next one, it will be now 360 degrees minus 72.9. We get to be the next one to be 287.1 degrees. So the answer here, it will be, the first is 72.9 degrees and 287.1 degrees. Yeah, that is the answer of it, 287.1. So in question number 24, we are being told that x squared minus 16x plus a can be written in the form of x plus b squared. Find the value of this number. Now for us to find that value of that number, remember that that is the quadratic. You need to form the quadratic expression. The quadratic expression in this form here, it is always as x squared plus 2xb plus b squared. Okay, so at this point here we have x squared minus 16x plus a, but we don't know a here. Now for us to get this a, remember this a, b, c. Okay, now for us to get this a here, it will be x squared minus 16x plus this point here, it will be negative 16 over 2. We square it. I think you know that formula. So it will be x squared minus 16x plus into bracket negative 8 squared. So here now it will be x squared minus 16x plus, when I simplify this one here further, before I simplify it, this one here, it can be x minus 8 squared. I simplify that, it will be 64. So this a, b and c. At this point here, this is now b, this one here is now a. So the answer here, it will be a, that is 64, b, it is negative 8. Question number 25. A bag contains 2 green buttons, 5 red buttons, 6 blue buttons. 2 buttons are taken at a random from the bag without replacement. Calculate the probability that the 2 buttons are of a different colors. Now for us to get of a different color, remember we have 1 for a different color minus the same color. Same colors, whereby it will be 1 minus same color, it will be green plus red, red, plus blue, blue, whereby it will be 1 minus into green. Now when you pick the first one, because it is without replacement, that is now 2 over 13, because the total on it is 13, times without replacement 1 over 12, plus red, red, that's 5 over 13 times 4 over 12. Remember it is without replacement, plus 6 over 13 times 5 over 12. Then the next step will be 1 minus, that is 2 over 13 times 2 over 13 times 1 over 12, we get it is 1 over 78, plus 5 over 13 plus 4 over 12, we get it is 5 over 39, plus 6 over 13 times 5 over 12, we get it is 5 over 26. Now the next step, it will be now 1 minus 1 over 78 plus 5 over 39 plus 5 over 26. 6. Now it will be 1 over 3. So this is for the same color. When you subtract it, we get our answer to be 2 over 3. So the answer here will be 2 over 3 of the different color. So the next step, look at question number 26, the last one. A is the 0.621 and the B is the 0.227. So at this point here we have A and B. A and then we have B. So A here is 6,1, B it is 2,7. Then the first thing we need to do, because we are being told that find the equation of the perpendicular bisector. The perpendicular bisector, let us find the midpoint. The midpoint here. The midpoint is, for us to get the midpoint, it will be x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay, that's now we need to find the midpoint of it. So it will be 6 plus 2 over 2, 1 plus 7 over 2, whereby now it will be 6 plus 2, that is 8, divided by 2, 4. 1 plus 7, that is 8, divided by 2, that is 4. Now the midpoint here already we have this 4, 4. Then the next step, let us find the gradient, because this is line 1. Now gradient of line 1, gradient of line 1, it will be gradient of line 1, it will be change in y over change in x, whereby change in y, it will be now that only we want to take 7 minus 1 over 2 minus 6. It will be 7 minus 1, that is 6, over 2 minus 6, that is negative 4. The common factor here is 2, okay? 2 goes here, 2 goes here, 3. So it will be negative 3 over 2. So Can we find the gradient of line 2? We know line 1 times line 2 is equal to -1, because we are dealing with the perpendiculars. Now line 1 is -3/2 times line 2, which is -1. So line 2 is equals to -1 times 2/3, which is equals to 2/3. That's the gradient of line 2. So ready, this perpendicular here, we know it, and this is now line 2, whereby the gradient of line 2 now it is 2/3. So let us form the equation now. For us to form the equation, you know so well, it is going to be y, the original y minus the original y of line of the perpendicular, that's line 2, equals to gradient into x, the original x minus, that's line 1, minus x of line 2. Whereby now it will be y minus the that is 4 equals to the gradient we have here, it is 2/3 into x minus the x2, that is 4. And now it will be y minus 4 equals to 2/3 x minus 8/3. So I take this one to the other side, that's y is equals to 2/3x minus 8/3 plus 4. Now minus 8/3 minus 8/3 plus 4, you get your answer to be 2/3x plus 1/3, or it will be 2/3x plus 4/3. So that is the answer. That is the answer of it. Okay, 2/3x plus 1/3, or 2/3x plus 4/3. This one here I've changed it into improper fraction. This one here you can change it into mixed fraction. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a nice time.